Hey folks, welcome to another Luthier's Lair, and in this episode we are going to be plunging straight in to making fretboards on the CNC router. We'll show you what tools, what tools they're really called, are involved in doing such a thing. I'm going to jump right into it. Actually, I designed a parametric fretboard in Fusion 360, the CAD software, which I can adjust all these parameters and get any scale I want. So, 34-inch scale, or a 34-inch on the E string and a 30-inch on the G, which makes it a fan-shaped multi-scale fretboard. Or anything from like a 25.5 scale fretboard, which would be like a Stratocaster, or a 30-inch scale fretboard, which would be a short scale base. Yeah, more about that in the following weeks. So it's going to be a great episode, mostly demoing the machine, and let's jump straight into it, shall we? Let's go. Let's switch this thing on and let's get making fretboards, including radius, frets, inlays, all that nice stuff. Let's go and do it. So guys, I don't know if you see this, but this would shine some light in there, but it is actually cutting the frets with this ultra tiny bit. Very delicate operation. And it is doing it. Look at that. On to the next. Lightly scores the surface. And we'll go down to 7 thousandths of an inch, which is the tang height on the frets that I have for this, that I usually use for the Falcon Series 2. Let's see. Some light there, and it's doing it. Can't believe it. The bit hasn't broken yet. It's on the third fret. I'm expecting the bit to break at any time. Excuse me. But I think I've got the key brake correct and the plunge brake correct, so we should be okay. When it's not deep enough, then I can saw out the rest, but that's not the point. I have to get this right. Well, it's looking good so far. Yes, indeed. Yes. So more fret cutting here, and I'm really very actually happy with this tool is performing. It's a 0.6mm tool. A huge machine doing the ultimate in delicacy, basically. It's fascinating to watch. I hope this never grows old, because it is a beautiful thing to watch. Nice. Deep hands-on fret slots, that's for sure. Oh, back soon. Yeah. So, yes, we're at the end. Switch off the spindle here. Switching off the spindle so there's no noise. Let me just go across here and turn off the software. Yes, what do we have? Oh my God. We'd not thought it was possible. I know it's possible, you know, but I didn't think I could do it. But first time, wow, it worked. It's fantastic. Very happy, actually. Now, this was a scrap piece of oak which happened to be kind of flat, and you know, I didn't want to go and put inlays and stuff and really fancy shit in it right now until I knew what I was dealing with. And now have a perfect 16-inch radius on this fretboard, and the fret slots cut to specifications. So I'm really very happy with this. It's raining a storm outside, so I'm pretty lucky that I got this done before I lose power, which I probably will do. Hold on. Here we go. Yes, it worked. Fantastic. Indeed. So now, as usual, I will liberate this piece from the board. I'll bandsaw out the tabs and we'll see what we've got. I think we've got a beauty here. And of course I did not put a nut slot in it because I put reinforcements from the other side, so that if anyone does want to replace the nut on any of my guitars, it's a very easy process. Okay, let's go. Yes. Fretboard. So I've got tabs on there to hold the piece in place, obviously, when I'll cut that through. And I'll show you the finished product when I bandsaw this piece out. You can see the delightful job that the that 0.6mm bit in this big powerful machine, what it did. It was so delicate, and the radius turned out great. 16-inch radius there, which I usually use for the Falcon Series 2. I could do 12 or 10 or 7.5 if you're old school. And there you go. Worked out great. This is just actually a really nice piece of oak, and it's starting to crack, which is good. It means it'll be easy to liberate it from the blank. Anyway, yes indeed. So that's the idea behind inlays, regular inlays, which I'm just going to make first. I'm thinking about actually cancelling doing LEDs. I lost my LED supplier recently, and they've been really awesome. And my problem is I can't find anyone who can make reliable LEDs, so I might just go to regular dot inlays or some nice carving inlays, whatever you like. But there you go. Only takes, what, about a minute to do. So that's cool. Indeed. Now let's glue the inlays in, let the job just sit for a bit. Brilliant. Okay, so how are we putting in the inlays? So I've stopped the machine right now because I want to put in the inlays. So I'm using some sort of medium thickness cyano, crazy glue, putting a drop in there, just a drop, getting an inlay, pushing it over the hole using a rubber mallet, plastic mallet side, and pushing that in there. On to the next, just a little drop, not a lot required at all. Don't worry about getting some on the fretboard that comes out easily with acetone. Here we go. Is that in there? Plastic and rubber face mallet is fine. A bit of cyano on there, but that's okay. I like this grain filler. And then again, just sort of push that in roughly. Even it up with the soft mallet. Do two at once here. Getting brave. Right. Put that one there, I think. Got a little bit of working time with this glue. Quite a little bit actually. That's nice. And so on, and we'll work our way down, get all the dot inlays in, and then we're on to the next part. Okay, cool. Okay, let's take this off. I've got the clamps off. Ah, lovely. This is all smooth. Totally flattened down. And all I need to do is bandsaw this out. I could probably take an X-Acto knife and cut this out. It'll be beautiful. And I will lay it next to the one I did earlier without the inlays. It gives me like free rein to do certain stuff. I made that one the other day. It came out good. That gave me the confidence to go ahead and put inlays in there just to see how it turns out. And it turned out spectacularly. Abalone. An abalone inlays. I don't know how to pronounce that really. Abalone. There you go. Let's go and liberate this fretboard from the stock. Awesome. Well, that's all we've got time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you some insight into what's involved. Basically just demoing and stuff like that. I might get more into more detail on how it was actually drawn up. I did do a live stream about 4 or 5 weeks ago showing how this is accomplished in Fusion 360. So if you dig back, it was one of the live streams I did on Fusion 360 and CAD for Luthiers, and yeah, it worked out really well. I'm really happy with the results of this. Now I can make any sort of fretboard I like, even a fretless one. Just cut it out and radius it. Might even put tiny dot inlays in it, you know, fret markers where you would put your finger, and of course that's up against the fret, so I would have to shift the dots from being in the middle of the fret to the edge of the fret. That's fun as well. So anyway, till next time, we have a hurricane coming. Yes, should be here on, well, this is Saturday. Should be here on Thursday, so I'm going to be saying hello to Ian the hurricane. Actually, it looks like it might be hitting Tampa, which is on the west coast, which is like 110 miles across and about 90 miles up, you know. So hopefully we'll not get excuse me. Jeez. Breakfast. Hopefully we'll not get hit too badly by it. I hope to see you next week. If not, I hope to swim across to you next week. So with that being said, usual, stay safe, be good, catch you next time. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Cheers. Bye bye.